March 1999. A silver bullet screams past 194 miles per hour on Germany's unrestricted Autobahn. The rider, hunched low against hurricane-force winds, feels the machine beneath him transform from motorcycle into missile. This isn't just speed, this is revolution. The weapon? Suzuki's GSX 1300R Hayabusa, powered by an engine so radical, so perfectly engineered for pure velocity, that it would rewrite the laws of motorcycle performance forever. But buried in the heart of this legendary machine lies a story of engineering brilliance, technical innovation, and one team's obsession with creating an engine that would power the fastest production motorcycle on Earth. This is the untold story of the Hayabusa engine, the power plant that changed motorcycling forever. Birth of a power plant. The year was 1996. In Suzuki's Hamamatsu headquarters, a challenge was brewing. Honda's CBR 1100XX Super Blackbird had just claimed the title of world's fastest production motorcycle, hitting 178 miles per hour with its 1,137 cubic centimeter inline-4 engine. For Suzuki, this wasn't just a competitor taking the speed crown. It was a direct challenge that demanded a response. Suzuki's engineering team knew that reclaiming the title would require more than incremental improvements. They needed to create an engine that would not just edge past the Blackbird, but leave it far behind. The project was officially designated GSX 1300R, but it would soon earn a more evocative name: Hayabusa, Japanese for peregrine falcon, the world's fastest bird known for hunting blackbirds in the wild. The symbolism wasn't subtle, but it perfectly captured Suzuki's intent. This engine wouldn't just power a fast motorcycle, it would be the heart of a predator designed to hunt Honda's flagship. Engineering excellence. From the beginning, Suzuki's engineers took a fundamentally different approach to engine design. While competitors focused on peak horsepower figures, the Hayabusa engine was designed around a broader performance envelope: massive torque across the entire rev range, exceptional thermal efficiency, and reliability even under extreme conditions. The result was a 1,299 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled DOHC 16-valve inline-4 that produced 173 horsepower at 9,800 RPM and 101 pound-feet of torque at 7,000 RPM. But these numbers only tell part of the story. The true genius of the Hayabusa engine lay in how it delivered that power. The engine block itself was a marvel of metallurgy and precision machining. Cast from high-strength aluminum alloy, it featured a semi-closed deck design that provided exceptional rigidity while minimizing weight. The cylinders were lined with a nickel phosphorus silicon carbide composite coating called SCEM, Suzuki Composite Electrochemical Material, that reduced friction and improved heat dissipation compared to traditional iron liners. Inside the block, the crankshaft was a forged steel masterpiece, supported by 5 main bearings and precisely balanced to minimize vibration even at extreme RPMs. The connecting rods were shot-peened for increased strength, and the pistons were forged from high silicon aluminum alloy with short skirts to reduce friction and weight. The Hayabusa engine wasn't just about peak numbers, explained one of the development engineers in a company publication. It was about creating usable power everywhere in the rev range. We wanted riders to feel that rush of acceleration, no matter when they opened the throttle. Breathing innovation. The Hayabusa's cylinder head was where much of the engine's performance advantage originated. The 16-valve design, 4 valves per cylinder, was nothing new, but the execution was exceptional. The intake and exhaust ports were shaped for maximum flow efficiency, with the intake ports particularly large to allow the engine to breathe deeply at high RPMs. The valve train featured lightweight steel valves operated by double overhead camshafts. The cam profiles were aggressive but not extreme, prioritizing a broad power band over peak horsepower. This approach gave the Hayabusa engine its characteristic torquey curve, strong from idle to redline with no flat spots or sudden surges. Fuel delivery was handled by a sophisticated electronic fuel injection system, advanced technology for a production motorcycle in the late 1990s. The system used 46mm throttle bodies with dual throttle valves. The primary valve controlled by the rider's throttle input, and a secondary valve controlled by the ECU to optimize air-fuel mixture under all conditions. This dual throttle valve system, SDTV, Suzuki dual throttle valve, was a significant innovation that improved throttle response, fuel efficiency, and emissions without sacrificing power. It allowed the ECU to fine-tune the engine's breathing in real time, ensuring optimal performance across the entire rev range. The Ram Air Advantage. One of the Hayabusa engine's most effective innovations was its Suzuki Ram Air Direct SRAD system. While Ram Air induction wasn't new to motorcycles, Suzuki's implementation was particularly sophisticated and effective. The system featured two large intake ducts positioned in the upper fairing, precisely where air pressure is highest at speed. These ducts channeled high-pressure air directly into an 11.5-liter airbox, effectively increasing the density of the air entering the engine as speed increased. The SRAD system was carefully integrated with the bike's aerodynamics. Flow analysis was used to optimize the duct design, reducing pressure losses and maximizing the amount of pressurized air delivered to the engine. The result was a modest but meaningful power increase at high speeds, approximately 7 to 8 additional horsepower when the bike was traveling near its top speed. This free horsepower was particularly valuable for a motorcycle designed to break speed records. As the bike accelerated, the ram air effect increased, providing additional power precisely when it was needed most, at the upper end of the speed range, where aerodynamic drag increases exponentially. Thermal management mastery. An often overlooked aspect of the Hayabusa engine's design was its exceptional thermal management. Sustaining nearly 200 horsepower in a motorcycle engine creates enormous heat, which must be efficiently dissipated to prevent performance degradation and component failure. The Hayabusa's cooling system was designed to handle the extreme thermal loads generated during high-speed operation. The liquid cooling system featured a large-capacity radiator with efficient airflow paths, ensuring adequate cooling even under the most demanding conditions. Oil cooling was equally sophisticated. The engine used a wet sump lubrication system with a high-capacity oil pump and an oil cooler. The oil passages were designed to direct cooling oil to the areas that needed it most, including the undersides of the pistons and the valve train. This comprehensive approach to thermal management allowed the Hayabusa engine to maintain consistent performance even during extended high-speed runs, a critical requirement for a motorcycle designed to be the world's fastest. Exhaust engineering. The Hayabusa's exhaust system was as carefully engineered as the rest of the engine. The 4x2x1x2 design was a complex arrangement that balanced flow efficiency, sound, and emissions compliance. 4 primary pipes merged into 2, then into a single collector before splitting again into 2 mufflers. This configuration created a series of pressure waves that, when properly tuned, enhanced torque across the rev range. The system later included a catalytic converter to meet emissions regulations without significantly compromising performance. Reliability under pressure. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the Hayabusa engine was its reliability. Despite producing unprecedented power and being routinely pushed to extremes, the engine proved exceptionally durable. This reliability wasn't accidental. It was engineered from the beginning. Every component was designed with significant safety margins. The crankshaft, connecting rods, and pistons were all stronger than strictly necessary for the stock power output. The valve train was designed to handle sustained high RPM operation without excessive wear. The cooling and lubrication systems were sized to cope with the most demanding conditions. This overbuilt nature would later make the Hayabusa engine a favorite among tuners and racers. Testing to perfection. The development of the Hayabusa engine involved thousands of hours of testing, on dynamometers, in test cells, and on the road. Suzuki's engineers subjected prototype engines to punishing regimens designed to identify and eliminate any weaknesses. Endurance tests involved running engines at full throttle for extended periods, far beyond what any owner would reasonably subject them to. Thermal cycling tests repeatedly heated and cooled the engines to stress components and identify potential failure points. Vibration testing ensured that every part could withstand the stresses of high RPM operation. This rigorous testing regime paid dividends in the final product. When the Hayabusa was released, its engine proved not just powerful, but exceptionally reliable, a combination that would help establish the model's legendary status, the gentleman's agreement. As news of the Hayabusa's capabilities began to spread within the industry, concerns arose about the potential for a dangerous top-speed war between manufacturers. The Hayabusa engine, was capable of pushing the bike to speeds approaching 200 miles per hour, a velocity that raised serious safety and regulatory concerns. In response, the major Japanese manufacturers, Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Suzuki, reached what became known as the Gentleman's Agreement. They collectively decided to voluntarily limit their motorcycles to 186 miles per hour, 300 kilometers per hour. For the Hayabusa, this meant incorporating an electronic speed limiter that would prevent the bike from exceeding this threshold. But even with this limitation, the Hayabusa engine would still power the fastest production motorcycle in the world by a significant margin. Evolution of excellence. The Hayabusa engine evolved over the years while maintaining its fundamental character. The second generation, launched in 2008, increased displacement to 1,340 cubic centimeters through a longer stroke, 65 millimeters versus 63 millimeters. This change, along with numerous other refinements, boosted power to 197 horsepower and torque to 114 pound-feet. The second generation engine also featured improved cooling, revised cam profiles, and updated fuel injection. The basic architecture remained the same, but virtually every component was refined to enhance performance, reliability, and emissions compliance. The third generation, introduced in 2021, represented a comprehensive update while still honoring the original design philosophy. The 1,340 cubic centimeter displacement was retained, but the engine received new pistons, connecting rods, and camshafts. The valve train was revised for improved durability, and the cooling system was enhanced to handle the increased thermal load. Perhaps most significantly, the third-generation engine incorporated a sophisticated ride-by-wire throttle system and a comprehensive electronics package. These modern additions allowed for multiple riding modes, traction control, and other rider aids that made the engine's massive power more accessible and manageable. The tuner's dream. Beyond its stock performance, the Hayabusa engine earned a reputation as the perfect platform for modification. Its robust construction and significant design margins allowed tuners to extract far more power without sacrificing reliability. Simple modifications like aftermarket exhaust systems, air filters, and ECU remapping could easily push power output beyond 200 horsepower. More extensive modifications, including turbocharging and supercharging, could double or even triple the stock power figures. The engine became particularly popular in the drag racing community, where its combination of massive torque and bulletproof reliability made it ideal for quarter-mile competition. Modified Hayabusa engines routinely powered motorcycles to sub-9-second quarter-mile times. The engine's reputation for durability under extreme conditions also made it a favorite for land speed racing. At venues like the Bonneville Salt Flats, heavily modified Hayabusa engines powered motorcycles to speeds well beyond 300 miles per hour, a testament to the fundamental soundness of the original design. Perhaps the ultimate validation of the Hayabusa engine's excellence came from an unexpected quarter: the automotive world. The engine was adopted for use in lightweight sports cars, kit cars, and even formula racing vehicles. Its combination of high power, low weight, and exceptional reliability made it ideal for these applications. Technical legacy. The Hayabusa engine's influence extended far beyond its own model line. Its design philosophy, prioritizing a broad power band, thermal efficiency, and reliability, influenced engine development across the motorcycle industry. Features that debuted or were perfected in the Hayabusa engine, such as the dual throttle valve system and sophisticated ram air induction, became common on high-performance motorcycles from all manufacturers. The engine's approach to thermal management set new standards for liquid-cooled motorcycle engines. The engineering philosophy. What made the Hayabusa engine truly special wasn't just its specifications or performance figures, but the engineering philosophy behind it. Suzuki's engineers approached the project with a holistic view, understanding that true performance came from the harmonious integration of every component. The engine wasn't designed in isolation, it was conceived as part of a complete system that included the intake, exhaust, cooling, and electronics. Each element was optimized not just for its individual performance, but for how it contributed to the overall goal, creating the most powerful, most reliable, most usable motorcycle engine possible. The final word. As the sun sets on another day of high-speed runs and adrenaline-fueled adventures, the Hayabusa engine continues to power dreams and break records around the world. Its distinctive four-cylinder howl remains one of the most recognizable sounds in motorcycling, a mechanical symphony that speaks of engineering excellence and the relentless pursuit of performance. The Hayabusa engine wasn't just a power plant, it was a statement of intent, a declaration that with the right combination of engineering talent, technical innovation, and unwavering commitment to performance, it was possible to redefine what a motorcycle engine could be. In an industry often driven by incremental improvements and cautious evolution, the Hayabusa engine stood as a bold leap forward, a clean sheet design that prioritized performance above all else. It proved that sometimes, the greatest advances come not from following the established path, but from having the courage to forge a new one. Today, more than 2 decades after its introduction, the Hayabusa engine remains the benchmark against which all other superbike engines are measured. Its combination of raw power, broad usability, and bulletproof reliability set a standard that few have matched and none have surpassed. In the end, the Hayabusa engine didn't just power the world's fastest production motorcycle, it powered a revolution in motorcycle performance that continues to this day. And that, perhaps, is its greatest legacy.